2025 has been a party on the Disc Golf Pro Tour. The majors are in the record books and tour champions crowned. Now a disc golf banquet to celebrate. And a preview of a course on next year's menu.
You can see here Ganon, Calvin Heimberg. We got Matthew Oram versus Ezra Robinson in that other matchup on the first card. I am really excited to see how Niklas Antila navigates this course. The way that he plays the game is really well suited for a Hornets Nest. I think Ezra Aderholt is going to have his hands full with that matchup. And Chris Dickerson, a last-second addition for Isaac Robinson, who had to drop out of the event, is going against Anthony Barella.
I expect to see, especially as the round gets a little bit more mature, that we'll see some risk-reward situations where a player has nothing to lose and everything to gain. Kind of like that right there.
Match play lends itself to being in a very aggressive style format if you're trailing, a very headsy style of golf if you are leading. But Ezra is such an aggressive player. It's going to be interesting to see how he navigates this style format. Right from the gates, he throws a gem down the middle on hole one. And Ezra, yeah, he's 2 paces outside the circle, so this would be a huge make to win the first hole. And he puts it right in the middle. What a putt.
And this just goes back to how these players like to spend their off seasons. I remember famously Nate Doss used to say he would hang the bag up all winter and he would never touch it.
Calvin still has to work pretty hard to get his par. So if Ganon's able to get around the corner at all with this shot, it will apply a little bit of pressure on Calvin's shoulders. That's amazing. That is wow. Not only is it around the corner applying pressure, Ganon is now 33 feet away from birdie.
To the 5th, Chris Dickerson off the tee.
What was a 260-foot hole for the FPO is a 405-foot flex forehand that Chris throws incredibly well. Really applying pressure to Anthony early.
We'll await further clarification on that before we say anything definitive, but there was a red flag. However, live scoring does not have an OB stroke for now. Meanwhile, ahead at the 6th.
450 feet, and Ezra just threw it 454.
Brian, down there with this group, can you give us clarity on the scoring here with Ganon, Calvin Heimberg?
Ezra's putt does not matter as Matteo drills it from outside the circle, and that's going to tie the match back up.
They're gearing up for the 2025 Downtown Disc Golf Experience.
Just keep its nose up. That's just exactly how you do it. My gosh. Oh, just don't roll. Well, that's just totally unfair.
Come back. Why not? No. Yes. No.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. What a roller coaster. Now Ganon with his meter just inside the circle. Pin high. Opportunity to go up 2 through 5. Wow. Sends it in there with authority. And this is Anthony's drive. My goodness.
A chance to stop the bleeding here for Barella if he puts it close.
Well done.
In. I believe that should win the hole if my math is correct. Yep, picking up for Dickerson, that would have been a par. So Barella gets one back on Dickerson and is now just 2 behind through 7.
3 down, starts feeling a little desperate. Oh, it's a gorgeous looking line for Matteo, but it's staying right for so long. If it gets a good skip, yeah, that's pretty good. That's really good. Matteo is a fine wine that way, man. He is just, he hasn't lost a step in 25 years of playing pro. This guy has just not lost a step. I'm saying 25 years. 30 years of playing open.
Both will have birdie putts.
Well, that's good. Another beautiful shot. Getting the skip in the circle. Great drives around.
Antala from a great position. Still work to do.
Yeah, that is very well done. A little bit more inside for Ganon. And that's what
Okay.
that's good. Nearly a must make coming up for Calvin.
Antala at the 9th. Look at this.
Wow. And Calvin executes.
Just what the doctor ordered there for Calvin. Okay.
Wow.
Hey, what a putt from Matty Orm. I don't know, does that count as a putt? Whatever it was, it's in the bottom of the basket.
It was a prayer answered.
Look at this. Sasquatch, something in the woods.
What a putt. Oh my goodness. Around the tree. Grant, 10 out of 10. Unbelievable.
Once again, thanks to Flight Factory for the fly over.
Hold it.
Yeah. Asking for it to hold right out of the hand. You got to hold that line a long time going this wide left. That's
Sort of like that.
bananas. That is just straight up Southern American bananas.
Couple of 1-point matches heading to the back 9. Going to be an exciting finish here from day 1 of the Match Play Championship.
You play disc golf long enough, you can relate to this experience. You adjust your stance, you change your putter, you make all of these little tweaks to improve your form. But at the end of the day, sometimes you just have to go back to fundamentals. That's exactly what we did with the Octothorpe. More stable, more refined, more features for the modern disc golfer. This is the Octothorpe reimagined.
Anthony, when you get into the tree line here, you're in a lot of trouble. But that forehand fighting through down the gap. Oh my gosh, Grant.
That's insane. That's what a shot that was.
Just that one.
This could be next level. Yeah, this is next level. Unbelievable. That's the best drive ever thrown on this hole. That's the best drive thrown on this hole ever.
Well, Grant, we all just had a collective laugh. There were some spectators that thought they were far enough down in the fairway because they've probably never seen a disc come close to where they were sitting. Ganon's disc faded right in front of a spectator's face. He didn't even flinch. He was having a blast watching it fly right by his head. This dude literally has a jump putt for an eagle on an iconic par 4 here in Charlotte. I'm here almost every day when I have the chance, and I've never seen anything close to that. So awesome to watch.
Edge of the circle coming up for Robinson. And Matteo will pay the price. What a putt from Ezra. Now this pin is going to be brought back an extra 100 feet or so. Very challenging right to left shot shape. Requires a lot of hyzer and flipping up the entire way. That is so good. Either not flip up too much or not hyzer too much. Getting that line perfect is very tricky. And that's what you typically see there. Actually, Ezra gets a little lucky to strike a tree. That says it's just disc golf at its most fun is executing that shot properly. What a shot from Calvin. Beautiful. He might have to go with the forehand flex shot. Yeah, he's going to have to go with a low sidearm skip. Wow. 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 What a shot. What a shot from Ezra in order to get the birdie look. This would force a Dormy 4 situation. And it is in for Dickerson. That makes me very happy to hear you say that, Brian. This is like, just what a shot from Calvin.
Okay, Calvin.
Insanely good. And yet it's the shot that you very rarely ever seen here. The backhand is the predominant play, but with the slope leading from right to left, it just takes all these shots and sends them down the hill. Unless another person hits a tree on the green and gets lucky, as you see here with Ezra.
Ahead to the par 3 15th, 321 feet. Chris Dickerson off the tee.
And any birdie that Chris gets in the final 4 holes would be game over unless Anthony were able to throw it in for the ace. And that right there will do it.
Offline there, Chris Dickerson. What a display.
Season ended early. That is news to me. Ganon somehow willing that one in to Calvin's dismay. What a putt. Oh,
Matty. Oh.
Ezra electing to go backhand through the tight window here on the 14th. That is just insane. A great shot inside the circle. What an outstanding drive.
Takes it down, and the lead is now 3 with 4 to play. Robinson coming off of the birdie. 1 up now on Orem.
He was never even really given the opportunity to finish the birdie. But yeah, it would have been a birdie. He threw an absolutely magical drive, as he's done here on the gauntlet. They're calling this a par 4 from the 727 position. I am sorry, but that is a par 5 every day of the week to go up 1 with 1 to go. In the heart.
Eight hold at 18. 486.
Wow. Well, it's not parked. It's a great shot, but Niklas can certainly improve.
Sometimes I wonder about the pressure in this situation. On one hand, gotta have it. On the other hand, absolutely nothing to lose here. Just send it.
Yeah, I don't think they're feeling pressure so much as just responding to the situation. I'd say that's a decent response.
Okay.
To win the match, Ezra from 35. Boom!
Smashing chains on the elevated basket at 18.
Wow.
No doubt about it.
And just like that, Niklas Antala has been eliminated from winning the championship.
We will see more of Nicholas tomorrow, but Ezra Aderhold advances through the winner's bracket, 1 up.
And here we go. We finally see another player choosing the forehand route. And look at the advantage that it presents. All Ganon needs to do is that right there. The handshake, the acknowledgement, and Ganon Bird, the #1 player in the world, will advance.
This one's still in doubt for the moment. Matteo for the par, needs it.
Has to make it. And that match is over as well. Just like that.
And we see now what we're going to get tomorrow in terms of a little bit of a, I don't know what the opposite of an hors d'oeuvre is. Dessert, maybe? I don't know.
Sure.
We'll have an after dessert on Sunday as well. Gannon Burr and Ezra Robinson going toe-to-toe tomorrow in match number 5. Ezra Aderhold and Chris Dickerson in match number 6. And by the way, all of the players that lost today will continue in a consolation bracket. So if one of your favorite players lost today, no worries. They'll still be out there playing tomorrow.
Thanks for watching the disc golf action right here on YouTube. Smash that like and subscribe button to get more disc golf content baked into your algorithm.